Hi friends, Evolving guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. So today we are going to be opening 5 Surging Sparks build and battle kits. So I have 5 of these lined up. I'm doing this for a couple reasons. One is because I'm actually I have these pre-release promo packs. These come in the build and battle kits, and there's 4 different promo packs. You can see here I have 3 of them. And so I'm missing the 4th. And so one thing we're doing is hopefully in one of these 5, I'm going to get the 4th one that I am missing. I actually don't know offhand which is the one that I'm missing, but I know obviously the 3 that I have here. So we're going to set these aside, but the hope is that we're going to pull the one of those that we're missing. But then also, this is a Master Set Monday series, and we are still chasing cards in Surging Sparks. And so I'm going to start opening. And you can see, can you believe it or not, these I got for $18 a while ago at one of my local game stores. I think Surging Sparks, I mean, seeing the $18 price point on these just reminds me that I feel like Surging Sparks was kind of that set in the modern moment when things just started to go a little haywire, like kind of leading up to Surging Sparks. I think we were in kind of what I consider now the old times. All right, let's see. Indeedee, we have Indeedee as you saw, so now we have 2 more. We have 2 Indeedees, and each of these, if you haven't seen this product before, the Build and Battle kits, these are for pre-releases. Generally, you can get them a few weeks out. They have 4 packs. They have this pre-release kit. The idea here is that you actually use this to battle. This is a 40-card deck that's kind of pre-built, and then anything you pull in these, usually for pre-release tournaments, you get to open these 4 packs, see if you pull anything that you want to add to your 40-card deck, and then you battle and get some prizes, usually a couple weeks before the set comes out. So anyway, Surging Sparks, we are missing 10 cards in the master set, so another reason to open these besides chasing one of these pre-release promo packs that I'm missing is to see if we can pull any cards. It's nice to open packs. I mean, that's almost seems like a quaint thing these days, like that we get to open packs, because it is just hard to find product. I don't hustle. I've talked about this in other videos. I used to be. I would just, it was kind of a fun thing I would do, is just like hop into stores and see what I could find. And these days, it's not that I never go into stores, but nothing there and nothing there, nothing in that pack. So yeah, it's just like almost impossible to find stuff on store shelves. I have still not ever seen a Journey Together item on a store shelf. We're getting to be almost a month after the release of the Journey Together set. I've still never seen Journey Together in the wild. And then that, of course, Prismatic is just like hopeless. Like if you're ever lucky enough to be standing there, you have to essentially be there the minute it's being restocked, or someone's going to buy everything. And I have never seen, I guess I said the one exception is like at a Barnes & Noble in my area, they had Prismatic. One time they were limiting it to 1. It was behind the counter. We got a Milotic EX. Guess it's technically a hit, but we have all the low-hanging fruit for this set. That we're chasing the SIRs. I have the list kind of off to the side here to keep in view in case we do pull something and I want to double check, but we're missing 10 cards in Surging Sparks. We have all the, like I said, we have all the basic stuff, so we're just looking for some of those higher order hits. So it'd be great if we pulled something in these. We don't need any commons or uncommons or regular rares or double rares. We need some SIRs and hyper rares. I'm not sure if there's any illustration rares we still need. Well, there's a Doug Trio. We have that one. Definitely, we've pulled this in the past. But it's a hit, so that's also, anything we get that's a hit, we can at least like get some value back. And one nice thing about the Build and Battle kits, I mean, first of all, I paid $18 for these, which is really nice. I mean, if you value this promo kit, this promo pack at like maybe $5, then, you're basically paying just like $3 a pack for this. And so, yeah, getting hits like this, I'm not going to complain, because that's something we can resell and get a little value back for what we're opening. And of course, like, we're hoping that we get some like higher order hits in here. But anyway, just seeing the $18 on these just reminds me, I think this was the set that, like, before that was in the before times where you just really could find product. You could, it wasn't such a hustle, and, things would stay on store shelves. You could pay reasonable prices. Like, you could find lots of online game stores and other places where you could get stuff below MSRP. So that's our results of our first box. We did not get the promo pack we wanted, and we got 2 hits. Again, not enough to maybe claw back all the value. I don't know, I would guess that Doug Trio is kind of in maybe the $5 to $10 range. I don't have the prices off the top of my head. So, all right, we're going to get into number 2. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we get it would be kind of a bummer to open 5 of these and not actually get the pre-release promo pack that I want. Chen Pao, we have that one. All right, we're 0 for 2. Now we have 2 Chen Pao, 2 Indeedee, and we have the Magneton. So we're looking for whatever the 4th one is. We got 4 packs that we'll blast through here. We'll keep our hits over here. So anyway, yeah, I think just like those were just nice times where, like, you know, you could just find product. You could find product below MSRP. You could find product. Yeah, it just like these, you know, and I think, you know, my local game store, you know, this was kind of before they got wise. I think Surging Sparks was really, I mean, I really pin it to that set. I mean, the hype just started to really build. I think there was anticipation for that set, but the fact that these were priced as they are kind of shows that even when Surging Sparks came out, there was at least the possibility of getting product at reasonable prices, below MSRP prices. And now, you know, we're in this world where Destined Rival pre-orders are, I mean, first of all, I mean, the Pokemon Center has had a few like drops, but I still am so frustrated with them. I just wish they would do a lottery system, because right now, I mean, they have the queue system in place, but, you know, it's still the case that, like, when one of these drops happens, there's a million, you know, discords and X handles and people that are tracking and following this stuff. And so as soon as something drops, a million people jump in line, and most people are disappointed. And you still have to be like on the spot, like in the moment, like within a minute or two of these things being dropped, you have to be. And so I just get frustrated because I have a job and I have a family, and I'm not just sitting on my phone all the time. I'm at work, I'm in meetings sometimes, I'm traveling, I'm doing things where I'm not just at my computer or on my phone every second of the day. And so even sometimes I'll see it many hours later, and then you know that there was never any hope. Sometimes I'll just see it, you know, I'm in an hour meeting or an hour class, and then I get, there's a Phoebus, there's another illustration rare. It's our second one, so we'll take that. Nothing too exciting or crazy, but we'll take it. So yeah, it's just frustrating to, you know, have a life and have stuff to do, and you'll just turn around, and if you are within just minutes of missing it, you're just not going to get that product. And so I really wish they would go to a lottery system where they'd have a window of time where they will drop something, and you, even if you're not there in the first 2 minutes and able just to sit and stare at your screen for hours, which I'm often not able to do, then you just, you know, get your name on a list somewhere, and they'll just, there's a Kilowattrel double rare, and then, you know, just get a million people on your sign up list. And I mean, I have no idea the logistics on the back end of like how difficult a lottery would be. I know they've done it for other products, like in Japan, I'm pretty sure. Please leave a comment if you know more, but it just seems like it really privileges people who have time on their hands, or, you know, just are lucky. You know, sometimes it's just, I know a lot of people do have jobs and they just, for whatever reason, are able to jump on those things. And so Magneton, it's the 3rd one. So we've gotten one of each of the 3 we already had, so, but we have not found that 4th one that we're looking for. So we're going to slide these up. We have 3, well, 2 more now, so we'll see. I don't know. I hope, fingers crossed, that we pull the thing we actually are trying to pull in all of this. And it'd be great to get a hit. That would kind of make up for it if we ended up not getting the promo pack that we're looking for. But anyway, yeah, I just get frustrated. I wish they would do a lottery where you don't have to be Johnny on the spot and like be there in the queue in the first second. And then, you know, just get your name on a list, and then, you know, randomly pick a certain percentage of those people to get product, and they are notified that they can, in a no pressure situation, they can just like, they have, you know, whatever it is, 24 hours, 48 hours to like make an order and, or to confirm that they want that product and go from there. So yeah, I just get frustrated. It's just like, I mean, really, for years and years, I've been able to get like the product that I wanted. You didn't always get everything. You didn't get it immediately, but just like the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs, I have those going back to when they started, and just they've been available. You know, I mean, they're not available for weeks and weeks and weeks, but even just for days gives you at least an opportunity. But now they're not even available for minutes. You have to be in the queue and waiting, and they're just disappeared. And also pre-orders like Destined Rivals, again, you know, it's just like my local game store did pre-orders at reasonable prices, but they only got an allocation, a very small allocation. And even in the same way, that was gone in minutes. If you're just not like privy to knowing that it was dropped, whether it's the Pokemon Center or your local game store. And I just have no hope that it's going to be on store shelves, or if it is on store shelves, it's going to be way, you know, if it's on regular store shelves, you're just not going to find it. And if it's at an LGS, they're going to charge market price, and you're going to have to decide, like, is it worth, you know, paying $100 for an ETB? And I just feel like it's not. So yeah, I've gone from a world where I could very reliably get any of the product that I wanted and kind of build up my sealed collection and open stuff for the channel. And now it's just, you know, I don't know. I mean, Destin Rivals, I have no idea if I'm going to open. Again, Journey Together, I had pre-orders in at my local game store and at GameStop, but GameStop is not doing pre-orders anymore. And my local game store for Destin Rivals had a very small pre-order drop that I missed. So I have no pre-orders for Destin Rivals. At least Journey Together, I was able to get pre-orders for many of these products. And so even though I have not, literally almost a month since it dropped, I have not seen Destin Rivals on, I have not seen Journey Together on any store shelves. There's a lot of these. That's pretty good, actually. It's got a good ability on it. So it has a little bit of value, but really we haven't pulled much. We've got 2 illustration rares and 3 double rares to show for 3 of these build and battle kits, and we still have not pulled the thing that we're actually after. So I don't know. We got 2 more tries here. Actually have more of these build and battles tucked away. I hesitate to break them out. I guess we'll just have to see. Maybe at a certain point I just need to buy the one that I'm missing. I mean, they're actually not that expensive. Ready? Oh, another Indeedee. Well, we are not having much luck. I know there's a 1 in 4 chance of pulling what we need, but we've pulled everything except the one we're missing. So we'll have to see. But anyway, yeah, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating to be a collector right now. It's frustrating even just to want to open packs. I mean, if you're a kid, can you imagine? Like, there's just kind of, you know, no way people are buying things up and reselling them. And, you know, I think there are a lot of collectors. I mean, that's the thing, too, is like people, you know, I just wonder how many Journey Together products are in people's closets. So it's, you know, I don't know. I haven't looked at the singles market. I think it's actually not too bad. Like, the singles have come down and the singles are pretty available. So I wasn't going to open a lot of Journey Together, just knowing kind of the way prices were working on sealed stuff. I mean, you're just going to buy singles for the master set. But yeah, I don't know. Just seeing these prices on these Surging Sparks kits just reminds me of like the many years of collecting before this recent like few months. And I don't know, maybe it will return. I know lots of people who have been in it, and I've been in it for quite a while now. I mean, I think hopefully things will return, but I don't know. I don't know what's normal anymore. Nothing there. Oh, we got the Pikachu EX. That's still just a double rare, so not like crazy exciting, but at least it's something. Yeah, we just haven't had much luck with these. I mean, it'd be great to get kind of a higher order hit. Some SIR would be awesome. I mean, SIRs are once about every 2 booster boxes worth of packs, so, you know, we can't expect an SIR or a hyper rare here, but that would certainly make it a little bit nicer. We've gotten, I mean, the Latias and the Pikachu are pretty good double rares as far as those go, but again, it's not really enough to offset the kind of opening of the pack, so they're opening of the box. So nothing there and nothing there. So one more pack and then one more build and battle. So this is our, like I said, this is our Master Set Monday. We're doing Surging Sparks. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a tough time in the hobby. I'm pretty discouraged just as a collector, as an opener. I mean, we have new card stores popping up in our area. So, I mean, people are seeing an opportunity, and I think, you know, there are singles to be had. Those card stores, like, they're willing to wheel and deal and stuff. So, you know, I have had some luck with just buying singles and turning some of my sealed and some of my other singles into the singles that I want. But just, yeah, I don't know. Just thinking about, like, Destin Rivals, I just have no idea if I'm going to even open any, because I just cannot, you know, it's just not available. So, Iron Crown, Tapu Koko. All right. All right, we're down to our last one, at least as a, I think it's going to be our last one. I have more, but I would really love to pull this promo pack that I need. I guess we could stretch it out. If I don't pull the promo pack, then we'll just maybe have another video where we open some more Surging Sparks build and battle kits. But this is our last one, so our last opportunity. Maybe we have some last kit magic, last build and battle box magic. So again, we're looking for another Magneton. Well, that did not go as planned. I did not pull. I don't even know what the one I'm missing is, but it's not. We pulled doubles of everything. We pulled one of the other 3, and then doubles of the Indeedee and Magneton. But So maybe we can make up for it if we get some cool, crazy hit in one of these packs. I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of a discouraging time. But anyway, hope you're doing well. We'll see if we get any hits here. Again, the single game has been good, so I've been working. I've been adding some singles to my collection, some pretty high order singles to help fill out some master sets. And, you know, like I said, Surging Sparks, I have a little bit more work to do. Nothing there and nothing there. So I haven't focused a ton on it. I mean, we've done okay just here and there, but we're kind of getting down to just the SARs. And we'll see, maybe there's some low-hanging SARs we can pick up, but it'd be great to open some, especially opening all these packs. It'd be nice to have at least one SIR or something a little bit higher order, but we'll see. I guess I can't complain too much given what I paid for these, but on the other hand, you still want to maybe get a hit. So nothing there. Wow, that margins on that are really rough. All right, edges there, the centering. All right, 2 more packs. Thanks for following along. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to open these Surging Sparks. I don't want to take that for granted, but like I said, I haven't found Journey together. I'm not even thinking that Dust and Rivals is going to be. And, you know, like today, I'm recording this on the Friday before it's going to go up on the channel, and I know today's a day when, like, GameStop has stuff, and I'm not going to go to GameStop in the middle of the day on a Friday and wait in a long line just to, like, get one item maybe. I don't know. It's just not my MO. If you want to do that, then more power to you. But, you know, I do have a job that's flexible on Fridays, so I actually could do that if I wanted. A lot of people don't have that luxury to just, like, not work or not be doing other things. But even if you could, I don't know. There's just something about, like, waiting in a line. It just doesn't sit with me. I'm just not, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a level of, like, you could call it commitment. I don't know. I'm just not going to do it. So anyway, I'm going to keep last opportunity for something. Another Milotic. All right. We just pulled some illustration rares and double rares. Nothing super exciting, but we can turn this around into at least a little bit of value. So that was our haul from 5 Build and Battle kits. Oh, and I guess if you count, we have, you know, a bunch of these, but not the one we wanted. So we'll have to see how we're going to find that in the future. But thanks for watching. Check back to the channel for more videos. Good luck out there, and we'll talk to you soon.